Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for the City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I'm going to be taking on the Unbreakable Pride Chaos Challenge Quest as part of Kimahri's Lost Chapter. So for this I'm bringing along a team of Ardyn, Kimahri and Yuna with an Ardyn summon. So I actually already had Yuna's EX from way back when it originally came out, because believe it or not, Yuna is actually one of my favourite female characters, protagonists, whatever, in the whole Final Fantasy series. So I wasn't about to let her go without sort of getting a Valifor summon, because it looks badass as hell. Unfortunately, it is pretty much a case of fashion over function in this case, because yeah, Yuna is desperately in need of a rework. She's in need of pretty much anything. Like, she's got, you know, she's one of the cursed artifact characters, and she is probably one of the weakest, and it's freaking horrible. They haven't even reworked her base kit now, for God's sake. Like, and even in the future, in the JP version, like, she gets full character boards and she doesn't have a rework on her base kit. It's just like, what are you doing? Come on, Square. You know, she's been crap for long enough. Justice for Yuna. Anyway, my Ardyn artifacts still suck, but it doesn't matter, because they're good enough. Because we've got Ardyn and we've got Synergy. And that's pretty much all we need. Now, my Kimahri, I did actually throw, like, I think, how many tickets was it? Like 60 tickets or something at the banner, and I got, like, Kimahri's EX. So I was like, oh, right, okay, so I can build him up. I don't have his LD. I gave him 1 out of 3 because when you get the limit break effect at 1 out of 3, it does give him his max brave and attack stat boosts. So I figured that he could at least do with that. I didn't particularly want to run him without any kind of stat boost whatsoever. And I just got him some basic bitch artifacts with like attack 108, and that's pretty much it. I'm not giving him character boards. I'm not really going to be using him. I literally just built him up only for the challenge quest. I didn't waste that many tickets, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. You know, I'm happy with it. Now, Yuna, on the other hand, once upon a time, I tried to farm for cursed arts for Yuna, and I kind of did okay, but I didn't get any 108. I didn't get any sort of double cursed, and I didn't get any 108 attack boost. I just got like 330s and this 65 over here. But at least we have Yuna's auras at full strength, which is pretty much the most important thing. And because I've taken the time to give her all the summon boards, and we have the Ardyn summon here, which not only increases attack, it also lowers defense, it can help compensate for the fact that she does in fact have a potato attack. I mean, 4200 is not too bad, you know. She's got Synergy on her side, so she doesn't suffer as much from having a pathetic attack, but it's still pretty goddamn low. Anyway, yeah, so let's jump into it. So we've got Malboros, which everyone loves to hate, of course, but we do have Yuna on our side, so we're not too worried about status effects. And then we've got these two, like, we've got 2 of these enemies, right? And they love to do that end ball attack, which is like a recast ability that's HP attack and showers you in debuffs. But we do have Kimahri along, and his EX is still like a 100% guaranteed unique blind. And that's actually pretty dope, actually, to be honest. Like, if enemies are vulnerable to it and you can charge it, if they like easily telegraph their attacks, then you can pretty much just pop that and you don't have to worry about, well, anything really. Like, it's not a problem. So what I'm going to aim to do is I'm probably going to have all of Kimahri's, I'm going to have Kimahri's EX up by the time that we get out this wave. And if it's up beforehand, I want to save it. So, because when we enter into the second wave, the 2 enemies have their recast gauge at full. So if you just throw the EX at them, then you don't need to worry. Okay, so that gives Mighty Guard only, and this Lancet actually does give Ronso traits. So I'm definitely going to start out with Lancet. Man, imagine if you used Lancet and like you could just learn enemy skills like in this actual game, and it changed like what his Lancet skill was for the next turn or something. I don't know, like, obviously that wouldn't really work, but it'd be a neat sort of flavor feature, you know? So I'm just gonna Warp Strike again on B over here. I'm not fucking around with these guys. Like, I'm not too worried about burning through skills, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Like, even without the burst, I mean, Ardyn is strong enough. Okay, so Esuna. So this is that wonderful sort of period of time with Yuna where you just spam all of your skills and ask yourself, why the fuck does she not have a passive on her EX Plus that lets her start out with Malboro? Actually, she does. It's a 3 out of 3. That's the problem. I'm not putting 3 ingots into Yuna. Like, sorry girl, I like you, but I don't like you that much. I don't think I like anyone that much. I'm gonna give them three ingots if they're as if they're as bad as Yuna is. Man, it's such a shame. Ooh, we have an EX. I don't want to use a warp strike yet though. So that is definitely the EX charged. These two can do what the hell they want. So at least the bad breath does have a little bit of a sap, like a poison effect. Yeah, it's a poison, not a sap. Well, isn't this a delightful state of affairs? Oh god. He's going to attack Yuna. Thankfully he doesn't have Brave Regen anymore. Oh wow! Instant turn rate. I'll take that every day. Let's go. Now, I freaking love this EX. It's so satisfying. It's split damage, but it's max damage on even 3 targets. There we go. 39k to everything. That's a lot of overflow. Go. And on Yuna we actually only have like the plus version of Sonic Wings. We don't even have the plus version of Energy Ray. So I'm pretty much just going to be spamming Sonic Wings every time. So here, this is what I was talking about. We've got Nova, but if we use it here, then that's a real smooth brain play because we won't be able to use it at the start of the next round. So I'm just going to hold on to that for the time being. I mean, this is probably going to be enough. There we go. Alright, on to wave 2. So I'm actually really grateful that this is one of the easier challenge quests because I was kind of worried about this one, not gonna lie. Like, I really didn't want to spend too many resources on it. Okay, so yeah, the recast gauges are full, but you can just cook them with Nova, and they ain't gonna do shit. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Yeah, that's what I thought. So now we can let the chaos commence. It's with these camera angles. How long we got on overkill? Yeah, let's pop a refresh. That's fine. I can afford a cheer here. Get some of those buffs up. Every time the warp strike break is always worth it. So A is targeting Kimahri here, which is not the greatest, but I do want to put up the bad breath debuff anyway as it is. So This should be fine. And then Sonic Wings, that should break A. Barely. I thought for sure B was going to be unbroken here. Well, we can fix that. God, that is so satisfying. Might have to try and start using more skill 2s while the brave damage reduction is like at its lowest. Let's see what I'm gonna do here. All attack, huh? Yeah. Man, this is really pathetic. These enemies are shit. Like, wow. What more can I say? I have to start playing it a little bit more chill on skills with Ardyn, I think. Okay, alright. Grand Summon it is. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame that the battery on that move only seems to happen when you pump ingots into her. Okay, so hopefully that, yeah, I was hoping for that. I was hoping that would break, because that puts the recast both back at the same place, where I can just flip them the bird and we're completely fine. Okay, so HP++. Oh, don't you just love these turn rates? Don't you just love them? It's okay, we've got an EX. I think Ardyn would unironically be a really good character to use Vanille's E-Sphere on, because I think that's, like... In fact, I think it's tailor-made for him, because why the fuck would you give an E-Sphere to a character that doesn't inflict debuffs? Literally, what is the point of that? Do you know how many of, like, how few of those there are? Like, E-Spheres that have nothing to do with debuffs? There's, like, you can count them on one hand. Like, what's the point? Yeah. I'll take that. Okay, there we go with the invisible buffs at full strength now, I think, at 50% health. Let's just pop that LD buff back on. So I'm actually low-key really glad that Yuna's not like hitting ones here, because I could quite easily see that being the case. Oh yeah, oh yeah, let's let B target Ardyn. It's definitely the right call to make. So I'll let B target Ardyn. I will Sonic Wings over here. Wow! As if I even needed the miss. I will Esuna. I will HP attack over here. And I will EX over here. No problem. Well, looks like it's about that time. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I don't even have the Crystal 65 equipped. What the hell? Okay, whatever. Let's just go into summon. Okay. And yeah, I'm definitely going to skill 2. That wasn't as much overflow as I expected. I'm going to be honest. I'm disappointed. Okay, so I bet this is going to do like sweet fuck all in terms of damage, but it's going to get the blind there, so in the unlikely event that they do survive, then they're not going to do much of anything. Meanwhile, I can just continue alternating breaks and, well, not break them apparently. So okay, we're on the home straight now. Pretty much no threat whatsoever. At least there's less bravery damage reduction here as well than there was on the raid event, because that was really obnoxious to be hitting like 4,000s or less. Oh, bollocks. Bollocks. Huh. Okay. Let's do it like this then, shall we? Okay, we've got overkill. Alright. Let's do this. And let's do this. Oh no! Oh no, it's not over yet! He thought it was over. Well, it is now. There we go. That, my friends, is Kimahri's Lost Chapter Challenge Quest. Another challenge quest I'm going to say is in name only, because it seems to me like the only character you really need to beat this is freaking Ardyn. So, that's going to be all she wrote for that one. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope those of you who did pull had some amazing luck, and those of you, like me, just wanted to sort of like vulture pick something out of the banner to complete the challenge quest with. I hope you got some good results as well. And yeah, that's going to be me for now until the next video, which is going to be probably whatever the next burst is. I think it's Kefka, isn't it? So, no. We've got one more event left. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That's going to be Edward. So I'm definitely going to be doing some pulls for Edward. I want to get his full kit. And I'll see you all then. So, until that time, take care and goodbye.